Hey guys, today we're gonna swatch the new Madame Glam made in Korea gel polishes. So I've got the House of Change collection. Let's take a look at these.
Give it to me like
Hello. I'm Kat. Welcome to another video on my channel. So today I got the House of Change collection. These are new gel polishes. They're made in Korea and they are by Madame Glam. So I thought I would check these out. Now, it looks like it is probably like a fall collection because of this Virgo color here. But I thought it would be decent. I thought it'd be interesting set of colors even for spring and as we move into summer. So it comes with 8 soak-off gel polishes. And 3 of them are glitter gels. 5 of them are syrup gels. So these are the 5 that are the syrup gels. And then the 3 at the side are my glittery gels. So here's the color lineup. So interesting, right? Interesting. Some of these I love. Some of these I would never even look at twice. So we're going to swatch today in 2 different ways. I saw somebody do this with, a lot of the Korean gels come with little glass beads. So they usually come in like a shape or something, and then you swatch on that. And usually there's like a card that you can, tape it onto or glue it onto, or sometimes it's the bottle itself that you can like put it back onto. So I thought, I just ran to the dollar store, grabbed some of these. These are like garden stones. And I figured I'm going to try to see what it looks like on here because it does give a little bit of a different effect. I did think maybe I would use these as like swatches instead of swatch sticks. But I haven't really figured out the logistics of that yet because it does take up a lot more room than the swatch sticks. So for now we're going to do, I'm going to swatch one color on the glass stone, and then I'm going to do the same thing on a swatch stick. Okay, so that's our colors for the syrup gels. And then these are the 3 glittery gel colors. So very simple. They match the syrup gels and they are complementary to the syrup gels. And when I get into them, you will see that even like the glitters and the sparkles in it, they match those syrup gels exactly. So you can mix and match these really well. So let's start with our syrup gels. Okay. Our first gel here is called Abundance. So this is like a taupey, sort of neutral, right? Almost like gray taupe. It's a really nice base color, background color. These gels go on really well. They're not too thick. They're not too watery. They're really smooth, actually. So it is a bit of a different feel while I'm doing it on the glass bead. But you can see sort of how the color comes out. They self-level really nicely too. And they're not too streaky. So you can even go over them like a few times and you don't get too many streaks. So that's our first color, Abundance. And let's swatch it as well. And that's our first color down, Abundance. Okay, our next color is called Focus. So this is like a mustardy yellow. So this is one of the colors that like I literally would never ever choose myself. Not one of my favorites, but it actually looks pretty nice once it comes out of the bottle. So again, these polishes, they do suggest one coat for like a subtle finish, or 2 coats for a bit of a deeper effect. So I found that depending how much I had it on my brush, it's more opaque versus translucent. So that's our yellow. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. And let's also swatch it on our swatch stick. So you can see it goes on really smooth. So these are really nice to use. So that's Focus. It's our second syrup gel color. Our next color is called Magnetic. So this one is like a burnt orange, right? So these are totally fall colors, right? Again, not sure if I would choose this one on its own. But let's see what it looks like on the glass bead here. So you can load your brush up, but it does suggest to do thinner coats and then cure in between. So, and it doesn't streak. I said before, you can do thinner coats and it doesn't get too streaky. And when you go over it, a second time or a third time, it does self-level really nicely. So now I know some of these colors are clashing with my pink background, which I might change because I'm thinking with my horrible lighting, maybe I'll do a white background instead so that everything can kind of peek out a little bit better. But let's swatch this one too. Okay, color number 4 is called Virgo. So this is like, so it looks different on camera. Another reason I want to change my background, I think, but it's like a teal blue, which is not really showing up 100% on camera. But again, a really pretty blue. Maybe it's like a, I don't have it in front of me right now. I'm just looking at it here. So, but I do remember that when I pulled it out of the bottle, teal was the first color that popped into my mind. So again, really pretty blue, some different tones in it. And it goes on really nice on the glass bead or the glass stone. It self-levels pretty well here. I wasn't sure how it was going to work, and they do, so Madame Glam does suggest you use a base coat, obviously. I did not put any base coat on the stones. I only primed the swatch stick. So let's see how it looks on the swatch stick. Okay, syrup and gel color number 5 is called ProsperUS. Really cute names. So this one is like an army forest green. It's not quite forest, so it's got like a bit of a like darker, deeper green tones in there. So I called it an army forest green. That's probably the best way to describe it. This one actually goes on interesting. It's almost like khaki green. Like it kind of goes on, if you do one coat, it's a bit of a khaki green. Again, on this stone, like on a clear background, it looks really pretty in the light. So like on the white background underneath. And again, it goes on very similar to the other ones. So one coat or one thin coat if you want sort of like a bit more of a see-through, translucent color. And then the more coats that you put on top, the more opaque it goes, so the darker it goes. And I am curing these for about 2 minutes in my lamp. So now let's take a look at the swatch stick. Okay, there are the 5 syrup gels fully swatched, both on swatch sticks and glass stones. So you can see sort of the difference in how they come out on one versus the other. But it just gives like a different effect, so you can kind of see what it would look like, you know, in the light, because I think the stones actually give it more of a real effect on your nails in the light, whereas the swatch sticks kind of subdue these colors a little bit. So I mean, look, they could totally be summer colors or spring colors, right? But definitely fall for sure. So those are the 5 colors. They do suggest 2 minutes in a UV lamp or 1 minute to cure in the LED. So again, our first color was Abundance. It's that really pretty like taupe. Focus, I called it a mustard yellow, but it comes out a little bit more of like a sunny yellow. Magnetic, which is burnt orange. On camera it looks very orange here. Virgo was our teal, and then ProsperUS was our army forest green. So there are our first ones down. Okay, let's get into the glittery gel colors next. Okay, always a favorite. Anything with glitter or sparkles or shiny or shimmery or chromy, you know what I mean. So these are the 3 glittery colors. Let's take a look at our first one. So first we've got Night on Mars. So this one is, it's like a coppery burnt orange with a whole bunch of different sparkles in there. So these ones are thicker. They're definitely, I wouldn't call them syrup gels. They definitely have a thicker consistency because they are packed full of glitter. So I'm going to do, just to give you a better idea here. So I'm going to do 1 coat here on the glass stone for this one. And then on our swatch stick, I'm going to do 2 coats. I'll do the second coat off camera. So when I come back and show you the final swatches, you'll see what the deeper 2 coats look like. But that's our first one. let's swatch the glitters. So you see what I mean by thicker. This is a much thicker polish just because of all those glitters in there. So really pretty. Our second one is called Moondust. And this one is just gorgeous. Like, look at all of those sparkles in there. So there's so many different colors. These glitter gels really do complement the full syrup collection. Those are the other colors that I showed. You've literally got every color of sparkle packed into these. So I actually think these do need a background color, and the ones that it comes with are perfect for background colors for pretty much all of these, and I will show you that and how they look at the end. But this is one coat here. Let's swatch two on the swatch stick. So these ones are a little different. You can do first coat, and then you might want to float the other coats on if you want more sparkles in there. So our third and last glitter gel is called High Vibration. So this is like a blue glitter. So it's got like a lot more blues and greens in there. It goes really well with Virgo, which is our teal blue. But again, because it's got so many different sparkles and so many different colors in there, it is complementary to any of the 5 colors. So here again, I'm trying to like float the polish on here, just so it at least gets one coat. But let's do 2 on our swatch stick. So again here, much thicker consistency, packed full of glitters. Very pretty. I'm going to do the second coat off camera. And here they are, out of the lamp. We've got our 3 colors. So I did the 1 coat right on the glass stones, and then the swatch sticks I did 2. So first one is Night on Mars, really pretty, like burnt orange, like a coppery. Then we got Moondust, which is our clear sort of shiny glitter, and then High Vibration, which is our darker tones with like the blues and the greens in there. So really pretty, a little harder to work with than the syrup gels, but gorgeous. So you see what I mean? Like every single color actually matches perfectly, right? With these, every single one of them. You can see like so you could do the glitter over top or with, right? Side by side. They're just all complementary, right? So really, really nice. Great collection. Korean gels by Madame Glam. And there are the final 3. Okay, so let's take a look at all of them together and some combinations. All right, so here are, okay, my lighting has changed already, so it's giving a bit of a different effect. So on the white background, these are all of our swatched colors on our glass stones. So that's what they look like. And those are 1 coat. I did top coat them as well. And then here are the remaining colors. And what I did on the 5 nails there is I put Moondust over the yellow, Night on Mars over our orange, and High Vibration over our blue. So really beautiful together. And there we have it. So that's our video for today, swatching Madame Glam's new Korean gels. The collection is called House of Change. It is a fall collection. Opacity level, 4 bottles out of 5. They are 12 milliliter bottles. They're beautiful, and everybody should know vegan, cruelty-free, 21-free formula, palm oil free. And those are the final nails with the glitter gels on top of the actual color. So really pretty. Still, again, not all colors I would have chosen, but hey, enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time.